The most important task for anybody in a leadership role is to unlock the collective potential of the people that they lead. And this is ultimately what we call leading a team. Leading a team, however, I think is quite a daunting thing to do, because not only are you having to really focus on managing the individuals and building relationships with them, but you've also got to focus on this thing called the team dynamic, the relationships between people in the team that is constantly changing and evolving as time progresses and pressure comes on. When I talk to people about leading teams, which is one of the biggest challenges for leaders today, I find that they're often quite confused about what they should do and how they should focus on it. And that's because there's so much stuff out there that they're trying to navigate through. So I always bring them back to this concept that we should be focused on creating and leading a high-performing human team. Now, the reason I call it human is because actually it is the human relationships and the human dynamic which will make or break a team. And it will take a group of people from being a group of individuals through to being a team where the collective potential is so much more than the sum of the parts, the individual parts. So to create and lead a high-performing human team, I think you've got to focus on three things. The first of these things is creating a unifying vision. And I think there's danger when we think about teams and visions, because often what people do is they create these lovely fluffy concepts that pretty much lose their relevance as soon as you start trying to bring them to life. For me, creating a unifying vision is as simple as asking the question, what value will we as a team deliver? And who will we deliver it to? Because I think if you focus on that concept of value, you make it beyond the team and you focus on what is the contribution that we're making. As that vision, that unifying vision starts to evolve, you need to then start to focus on the second thing, which is about how we're going to deliver it. And there's only a team if you have interdependency between members. And what I mean by that is people have to rely on each other. They have to be working together, because if you don't have that, then it's just a group of individuals. So if we can identify what the interdependencies are and really use those to create a multiplier effect, then actually your ability to serve that vision, to deliver it, becomes a hell of a lot easier. So with the unifying vision and you're starting to build those interdependencies, you need to then establish the third thing. And the third thing for any leader of a team is creating the right rhythm. And what I mean by rhythm is how will the team work together? When do they meet? What do they discuss? What's the structure that keeps a team focused not only on what they need to deliver, but on themselves as a team? And I always encourage leaders to think about the tempo of the business, to think about, what's the operational tempo that you need to align with. But actually beyond that, what's the right tempo that you want to set and the right meetings that you want to have on a weekly, monthly, quarterly, annual basis? And how do you make sure that you hold the agenda correctly to really give you the maximum benefit out of those meetings? So for me, the concept of leading a team is absolutely daunting, because you've got this individual aspect and you've got this human dynamic. But actually, if you create the right foundations and you really get focused on building a unifying vision, really focusing on those interdependencies between people, and you create a great rhythm for how the team's going to work together, that actually it becomes a lot easier to create a high-performing human team.